Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Kayla Peard, and I'm the Director of Instrumental Music at Falmouth High School. Tonight, we are here to celebrate the accomplishments of our instrumental music students since we last showcased their work in December. Today is the last day of March, which is also the last day of Music in Our Schools Month. Music in Our Schools Month was created by the National Association for Music Education to help promote music in our schools. This year's theme is Music, the Sound of My Heart. I know that during the last year, music has helped me and many others through the challenges we faced. While we are still not back to our normal operating procedures, we have made steps forward since December. At the beginning of February, we were granted permission to begin playing wind instruments inside. Since then, we have been able to rehearse in our cohorts for 30 minutes every time we meet. While that time is short, it has been invaluable to the learning of the students. I've been able to give better feedback in real time instead of waiting for assignments to be turned in, and best of all, the students are playing together. Tonight we are going to share with you the virtual performances we have put together since December. The first 3 pieces have been recorded using audio recorders, including phones, computers, and other recording devices at student houses. I then put them all together using GarageBand. The last 2 performances you will see is using a new video alignment software, so we are now able to bring you videos of the students performing, not just their audio. We focused a lot on individual ownership, as even though you are hearing the final product of all the parts put together, students had to record at home on their own and adjust to players who were not present. It is a big challenge, but I'm proud of the work our students were able to accomplish. So please enjoy tonight's performance, and thank you for supporting instrumental music in Falmouth Public Schools. Carnegie Anthem was written by William Owens, a Black composer. Owens is from Indiana and graduated from Vandercook College of Music in Chicago in 1985. He is an active composer, conductor, and clinician throughout the United States and Canada. The piece is based on Carnegie Hall, one of New York's most prestigious performance venues. It was built in 1891 by Andrew Carnegie and continues to play host to the finest artists of all genres. Carnegie Anthem was commissioned by the Lamar Consolidated High School Band of Rosenberg, Texas, and was to pay tribute to this institution and the vibrant city it belongs to. The opening statement is bold and brilliant, characterizing the splendor of the Great Hall. The middle section is a driving calm that symbolizes the nonstop activity of New York City on any given day. We hope you enjoy the FHS Wind Ensemble virtually performing Carnegie Anthem.
I first joined band in 4th grade because a lot of my other friends were doing it and I thought it was going to be really fun.
I joined band because I wanted to improve on my piano skills and also learn more about music and the different instruments we can play.
I joined band because I loved to play my clarinet and wanted to play in a group.
I was in 4th grade when I started band at Mullen Hall. I was motivated by my grandfather, who plays the saxophone, and my dad, who used to be in a band. He played percussion. And my parents thought it would be a good opportunity for me.
I joined band because I was always naturally pretty good at the instrument and seemed like a lot of fun with a good environment.
I'm actually in the chamber ensemble. I've been playing the violin since I was 3 years old, and I've always loved it. I think it's a very beautiful instrument, and I joined the chamber ensemble because I love it. I love playing it, and I also love playing with other kids my age and friends that I've known for a long time. And we have such a good time. We have so much fun. It's a very comfortable space, and we work very hard together to make some beautiful music.
Well, there are many reasons why I joined the band, but I'd say the most important reason was because I have an older brother who's in college now. But back when I was in 4th grade, I just saw him play his instrument, and that inspired me to join band.
I decided to join band because I always liked trying new things, and my parents both played the trombone from middle school through college.
So I joined the band because I had a really great music teacher who inspired me to go out and meet people who are really passionate about music. So I joined the band where I was able to find and interact with these people that were just as enthusiastic about music as I was.
So I joined band in 5th grade in Morse Pond because I had just moved into the Fallon school system at that point, and I already knew that I loved music, and I thought that, having an outlet to, find a new hobby or meet new friends sort of through band would be a great opportunity for me. And I knew at that time that I wanted to have a start in music in any form, so I picked the option to join band and play clarinet.
I decided to join band because both my parents played in the band when they were in high school, and my sister was already playing trumpet in the band.
I joined band when I was in 4th grade, and I joined because I'd grown up listening to music, especially rock music, and I really loved the drum set, so I joined and played drums.
The biggest reason I joined band was that music has always been a really big part of my life since a really young age. I started playing the flute in 4th grade, so it's just from then it was always I always thought oh, I was gonna be in wind ensemble or symphony band or something like that. So it just I just been being I was really into music my whole life, so there's no doubt that I was gonna join a band in high school. And it's just I'm happy that I did, because there's a lot of fun things that I got to do, and it's a lot of fun.
I joined band because I thought it was the coolest thing ever to see all the 4th graders stay after school and play their instruments. So that's what got me in a band, and then I kind of fell in love with it from there.
Adagio by Tommaso Albanoni, also known as Adagio in G minor, was thought to be composed in the 18th century. There is, however, some scholarly debate that in fact it was composed by Remo Giazzotto, a modern musicologist who studied Albanoni's work. Even though there is uncertainty about the origins, it is still a very famous and popular piece. It is very slow, giving the strings a chance to work on showcasing their expression of the music. It has been featured in a number of movies and TV shows in recent history. Today, it will be played by the FHS Chamber Ensemble with Hadley Smith as the violin soloist.
My favorite part of band is all of the amazing musicians that you get to meet. I've done a lot of festivals locally and regionally, and I've met some of my best friends.
My favorite part of band, and definitely the part I miss the most, is concerts. Getting to sort of showcase what you've been working on for so long and working on really hard with all of your bandmates it's just a really good feeling to get to put that out there.
For me, my favorite part of band is not only having a way to express creativity and ideas through music and, finding a way to develop a new hobby, whether it's the instrument I signed up to play in 4th grade or learning other instruments through band, but I also really enjoy the social aspect of it, like getting to meet new people and, interacting with some people that I wouldn't have if it wasn't for band.
My favorite part of band is probably the friends that I've made through band, because it's just like everybody's so different, but like there's like everybody also has like the same, like everybody's so similar too, and it's just like I'm part of the flute section, and I have like really good friends in the flute section that like aren't even part of my grade. Like I first met them in marching band when I was in 8th grade, and then as a freshman it just like it made me feel more welcome, and it was really great. And it just like when we went on like the trip like 2 years ago to like Washington, it was so much fun because it's just like I got to just hang out with like everybody in band, and it was just like spending time with everybody in band is so much fun for me because it's just the activities that we do, and it's just like get to learn more about people, and just it's a lot of fun to me.
My favorite part of band is seeing the final piece come together.
I think my favorite part of band is that it has given me the opportunity to meet a bunch of different people that I would have never met if I hadn't taken band. It's kind of allowed me to talk to people that aren't in any of my other classes or even in my grade, and so it's just like a really great environment to meet new friends and to talk to really different and unique people.
My favorite part of band is definitely performing at like concerts and band competitions. Those were really fun, especially since I was there with my friends most of the time. Hanging out with my friends was really fun too.
My favorite part of band is when we get to perform our pieces. We always put so much work into our music, and it's almost like we're graduating once we finally get to play our song for the last time.
My favorite part is hanging with friends and hanging with kids and playing music with them. We all work so hard on our music, and it's always fun to go into the classroom and work together and see what we come up with and see what we can learn and play, because it can be really interesting and really exciting, and it all blends together so well.
My favorite part of band is probably the togetherness aspect of it, where you get to play with other people and experience different forms of playing.
I think my favorite part of band is the people. I've met some incredible people through band, and it's people I never would have met or become friends with other than band, and I think I was really lucky to meet some of these people. But I also love hearing the music come together, like starting off maybe a first rough playthrough and then hearing it come together over the span of a couple weeks or a couple months, and hearing it become this grand thing that when I was younger I would have been in awe of, and I love that.
My favorite part of band is the collaboration between my peers and I, and also getting new pieces, because that's really fun.
My favorite part about band is learning challenging new music and playing with other people.
My favorite part about band is how close the entire band gets over time throughout the school year. At the beginning of the school year, we already know a lot of people because we've been with them for a few years, but there's always the new people. And then by the end of the school year, everyone in the band knows each other really well.
Backstop was composed and arranged by Mike Carubia. This is a hard driving blues in the key of F, and we have a variety of soloists who will be featured, including Siobhan Morris, Ryan Palmer, Ian Maxim, Aidan Colucci, Max Gorell, Joey Simpkins, and Milo Van Moy. The title of the piece came from Karubia's long involvement as a professional baseball pitcher. The catcher is known as the Backstop, and he controls the game much like a conductor guides the musicians. Please enjoy the FHS Jazz Ensemble's virtual performance of Backstop.
Once we get back to school and everything returns to normal, I'm most excited to work together with everybody again. Band is a group effort, so it's important for each instrument to interact with each other, and it's been pretty hard to do that at home.
If things go back to the way they were before, I'm definitely most excited to go back to those events because that was definitely my favorite part about band. And also to not have to wear a mask while playing my instrument. Wearing a mask can be a big problem sometimes.
I'm very excited to see everyone and play together. We've been practicing on the Zoom, and we can't talk to each other or listen to each other play, and it's always fun to be there in person. I'm also really excited to do auditions and tryouts for orchestras and stuff again, because that was always something I worked really hard towards, and it's extremely fun to be a part of because it was just always amazing to see what a group of kids who didn't know each other could come up with and bring together in such a short amount of time, and it was always incredible to listen to and amazing to be a part of. So I'm really excited to get back to that and get back to work.
I personally really miss the connection and the experience you have when you play in a band with other people in person. So when everything's back to normal, I'm really looking forward to being able to play with other people, because although practicing on your own is very beneficial, I think that playing with others is a better way to learn and also just a lot more fun than playing on your own.
When we get back to being in person, I'm looking forward to being with my best bud, Dylan.
I'm most excited about having everyone back in the room together all in one place. It's been hard not being able to hear how everyone sounds together until the final performance.
I think the thing that I'm most excited for when we get to return back to school is just being able to hear other people play music. Because we've been all remote, all I've really gotten to hear is the backing track on Soundcheck and other digital applications, and so, which isn't bad, but hearing a real person play would just be so much better.
When we are back to normal, I'm most excited to be in a rehearsal and watch a conductor and just make music with other people.
When we get back to normal, I'm most excited to play in the in-person concerts.
What I'm most looking forward to when I come back to band, like in person and things like that, is definitely I'm gonna be an upperclassman now, so it's gonna be it's different because it's just you're kind of like the person who greets people into band, so I'm kind of excited to do that. Also excited for things to go back to normal, so it's just being part of a band is a lot easier when you play all together. And so far I've just been home, and it's more difficult to play alone when you're part of a band, because you just oh well, am I doing this the same way everybody else in the band is doing? So I can't wait until doing that again. So probably playing together as a band and being an upperclassman and welcoming other people into band. That's what I'm most excited for.
When all of this goes back to normal, I think I'm most excited for hearing everyone play together again and being able to go to festivals like when we went to Washington, D.C., and especially marching band and all the memories that we have there. I can't wait to be able to make those again and to be able to make them with the people who haven't been able to go to festivals. I can't wait to get back to normal.
What I'm most excited to do when everything's back to normal is probably play in concerts and also just be able to play all together with all the instruments.
I'm most excited to probably play in a group setting again where I can work off of other people when we get back without COVID.
When we go back to normal, in terms of band, I'm very excited to continue playing live music for audiences and to just be in the same room as some of my best friends and create music together.
I'm not going to be in high school after this year, so I don't really get any more normal high school band, but I'm going to college as a music education major, and I'm hopefully going to join marching band there, so I'm so excited for that. I'm excited to play in all the ensembles and just improve my saxophone playing.
Race Against Time was composed by Rob Romian. It is inspired by the mythical lost civilization of Atlantis and has captured the imagination of generations. This programmatic work brings that musical world to life. Beautiful melodies and stark musical contrasts generate bold drama and describe the island nation that existed over 11,000 years ago in the midst of the Atlantic Ocean. Race Against Time depicts the fateful climactic day in which Atlantis, its people, and its humanity were swallowed by the sea. Please enjoy the FHS Symphony Band performing Race Against Time. Thank you for joining us tonight. We have one final performance for you. Every March, as part of Music in Our Schools Month, we usually host an all-band night that showcases the Falmouth Band program grade 5 through 12. Well, we couldn't do that this year. The high school students wanted one combined piece to have a semblance of normalcy. Tonight, they have a virtual performance of The Incredibles to end our showcase. We hope you enjoyed seeing what our students have been working on, and we will see you at our virtual spring performance in May. Thank you and enjoy watching the combined Falmouth High School instrumental program perform The Incredibles.